And we are live. I think so. I'm seeing my face and my photo at the same time. All right, guys. So welcome. We have another superstar with me today, Oma. And some of you may have noticed I shared some of Oma's results a couple of days ago, and they are just mind blowing. So Oma, I'm just going to click the record button. And I want to say massive thank you, Oma, for taking the time to be with us today, because it's like a week before Christmas and it's Friday night, and Oma is devoting her precious time to share her story and pour her heart out, because we're hoping that there's some of you watching that will get inspired, because one day, once upon a time, Oma made her decision, and my goodness, her life is so different, right, Oma?
Yeah, it
So good.
certainly is.
So good. So Alma, maybe let's start with sharing a little bit about you. What do you do? Where do you live? Just say a few words for those who don't know who you are.
Okay, thank you very much, Ewa. Thank you for the opportunity. Hello, everybody. So my name is Oma, and I'm a lawyer by training, but I'm an entrepreneur at heart. And I am into network marketing, and I'm affiliated with a company here in Lagos, Nigeria, where I live, West Africa. The company is into real estate. We sell real estate, but we use the network marketing model to run our sales. So,
Yes,
and I'm
I love
Ewa's
that.
mentee and
Yes,
student.
and you're my superstar, one of my superstars. We love celebrating Oma's results all the time. So Oma, let's share a little bit about where you were just before you started thinking into results. What were your results like? And what actually made you decide to invest in yourself?
Okay, well, basically, let's just go straight to the point. So Omar was, I've always been, I still am a lawyer, and I've worked in the best law firms. I've worked in the best corporate establishments, in the legal department. I even headed a department one time in my career as a lawyer, as a legal practitioner, but I wasn't a very fulfilled person. Of course, I'm a Christian, and I just wasn't getting it. When you have that, you're going to work every day, but you just know that you're not in your place. You feel like you're
Yeah,
not really where you want to be, where you desire to
yeah.
be. I
Mm,
was very unfulfilled, and I was looking for something, and I didn't even know what I was looking for, but I was looking for something, and I didn't know what it was. And so from, of course, in the eyes of every other person apart from myself, I was doing well, I was being well, I was paid well, I was, basically just getting on fine. But deep inside of me, I knew that it just wasn't cutting it for me.
mm,
So I went on, just like that for many years until I got in contact with Bob Proctor's teachings
mhm.
on YouTube. I started listening, and fast forward, you know how when you're seeking, when you're looking for something, somehow the universe or God just orders your steps. And then I got a hold of Ewa's YouTube videos. I watched them consistently, and I found out that she's one of Bob Proctor's mentees. So right from that time, I just desired to get close to her, to tell her my problems, to tell her, like, I don't even know what I want. Can you help me? I just like everything you guys are saying, but I don't know how to, go about it. So fast forward again, I attended one of the 5-day programs, the PGI, that's Proctor Gallagher Institute. They organized, that's the paradigm shift. I
Mhm.
did that, sorry, the art of goal achieving. That
Yeah.
was the program. So I
Yeah.
did that 2018, 2018, yeah. And after the 5 days program, it was as though something just let loose inside of me. Of course, I heard about the Thinking into Results uh, course, and I also heard about how much that would cost me. At that time, physically speaking, I didn't have that amount in my bank account,
Mhm.
but my desire was so strong, so strong, that I committed within myself to come up with at least the initial deposit for that course in the next 1 week. And I wrote that down on a simple uh, sheet of paper in front of me. And just about a week after, I got the money, because my desire to enroll and be a part of Thinking into Results was so strong. somehow I just, got the money, money that was being owed me for a while was
Mhm.
paid within
Mhm.
that period, and I was able to pay for the course, at least the
Love
first installment. And of course, we started the course. I started learning. My entire life started changing.
it.
My awareness expanded in so much that I wasn't thinking of how to pay the next the next payment. I knew I was going to be able to to do the next payment.
Love it.
That was
Love
how I started.
Love it. So, Oma, let's share some of your biggest results to date. There are so many. Let's just start with the
Oh, wow.
biggest ones. Let's
Okay,
share the
the big
biggest
one.
one.
Okay, so I had my mastermind class yesterday, and while we were sharing our wins and we're just having a nice time, I shared with my other mastermind members how that I was able to achieve my 1 month target or 1 month's goal within 30 minutes in one day.
I love it. I love it.
Less than 30
And
minutes,
that
actually.
was like $16,000 week, right? Yeah.
Yes, per week. Yes. I did that, you know, less than 30 minutes. It was
Mhm.
like a quantum leap.
Mhm.
I didn't even know. I just got that hunch, and I just went with the flow, went with the flow, went with the flow. And I found myself doing exactly what I should do at every point in time. And by the time I knew it, I'd landed myself earning that amount, $16,000 per week because of these materials. I don't even know how to, these things are not, they're not we're not playing games. We're not just trying to make you feel happy. I'm telling you what has happened to me. This is my experience.
Mhm.
Ewa would even tell you that everything about me has changed in the last 1 year plus.
Totally. Mhm.
Everything, the way I think, the way I talk, the way I relate to people, the way I see the world, the way I see my world,
Mhm.
everything. Everybody wants to know me. Everybody wants to get close to me. Everybody wants to work with me.
Yep. Yep.
Everything has changed completely. And
Yep.
I'm so open, to just new things. Ewa, it's been amazing. And Ewa knows very well. It's been one win after. I don't remember any week I don't have a win. I can't remember. I have to think. I have to
Yeah.
think and
Mhm.
remember any week all the while I've been working with Ewa that I didn't have a win. I always have wins, always. And it was never like that before.
Mhm.
I'm
And
happier, I'm more fulfilled.
Oma,
Yeah.
share what you've recently accomplished.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so on Saturday, we had our end of year in my company. And let me give you like a brief, like, let me just tell you in summary what my company is made up of. So we have about 22 affiliate companies in this property network marketing company. And we have over 9,000 consultants and partners.
Wow.
And all these 9,000 people are involved in sales. We're into network marketing, recruiting, personal development, so many things. And in 2020, the COVID year, I emerged the number one salesperson in the entire company. 22 affiliate companies, more than 9,000 consultants and partners because of this material.
I love this. And you are in freaking Nigeria. You're not in US, you're not in Ireland, and you had 16,000 a week and you're number one in sales in your entire company. Congratulations, darling.
Thank you so much, Ewa. And apart from that, of course, I was giving several incentives. The company car gift was just one of it, but I've had several, throughout the month of December, every day, just something new, every day, something new. It's as though they're about to just like give my entire house a whole makeover because everything just is coming to me.
Mm.
But the one that was presented to me that night was a company car, a Lexus Jeep.
The Lexus Jeep. There you go. And it was the only one that was of a kind, right? Was it?
Yes. So my company gave out 19 cars that night, and all of them were all saloon cars. Beautiful cars, beautiful cars. And mine was the biggest, the best, the most expensive.
Yay. So, Oma, I have a little favor of you to ask if you're open to it. Can we share your video when you're receiving the car later on in the Facebook group? We
Absolutely.
just Yesterday we shared Erin, you know, Erin actually gifted a truck car to her husband, and we actually watched her when she was giving him the keys in like a little letter box. And so today we can watch when you filmed how you're receiving the car. Would you be open to that?
Very open to that.
Cool. Cool. I love it. And tell me, like, how have you changed inside? Like, what has changed in terms of your personality, in terms of your ability to achieve? And yeah, just what comes to mind first?
Ewa, I'm so calm inside. I'm so calm. I've never been this calm. I'm calm. I am I'm calmly confident. You know, when I mean I'm like I'm nothing ruffles me anymore. I feel like I'm flying. I don't
Yeah,
even know how to explain it, you
I
know,
love
but I feel like I'm in charge of myself now. Prior to this time, I was looking for things. I was not no poise, you know. Of course, outwardly I looked very accomplished and all of that,
it.
you know, but I knew that that wasn't just it, you know, that was what the world was seeing, but inside of me just wasn't the
Yeah.
person they thought I was. But right now, I am calm, I
Mhm.
am confident, I can say I'm in charge of my life. You know,
Mm.
I wake up in the morning and I take my day. My day doesn't take me. I know
Mm.
exactly what I should do. I know exactly how I should do what I have to do. I'm training myself, you know, and I'm getting better and better at it, at working with my intuition, with my higher faculties, COTSI, all the beautiful things we learned in the thinking into results program. I'm learning
Yeah.
how to use them because I understand that these are things that God has given us. But many of us don't even know that we have them, and we don't even know how to use them.
Mhm.
But this program has opened me up to understand that you have these things and you can actually use it and transform your life.
I love
And
it.
there's something Bob will always say. Bob will always say that when you change, you don't just change for yourself, but you change for all other people in your world, every other person in your world. So it's not just about you being a better person, you earning more money, having better relationships or whatever. It's also about the people around you. Your world changes. Everything
Yeah,
about you changes. Your family, friends, everything just changes. You become a better person.
I love it.
Your entire life is given like a meaning. You have, you know, a purpose for living, not
Mhm.
just merely existing. This is the biggest part for me, Ewa.
I love this. You're making an impact. I mean, there's probably hundreds or even thousands of people right now being impacted by your transformation. And I always say to those that are watching, your investment starts with you, but the ripple effect, I mean, is impacting everybody around you who's open to it, and your team, your colleagues, your friends, and the world. Like, we don't even know how many lives, Oma, you've impacted. Same with
So
me, you
many.
know, I never expected what's going to happen, and it always starts with ourselves. Love that. That's so wonderful. And Oma, you come from Africa, right? From Nigeria. People don't make millions in Nigeria just like that, you know? And and to invest this substantial sum of money for you, it is like, you know, it's a massive breakthrough, and it's something that you need to really step forward. Can you tell us a little bit about maybe what was your paradigm saying to you when you made that decision, and how did you get yourself on the other side to actually make that investment?
Of course, the first thing that came to my mind, like every other person, was you can't afford that. You know, you can't do that. It's not the right time. Why don't you I mean, find a way around it, you know, maybe get the material, you know, just so many funny things. But because I've been listening to Bob and of course Ewa, I've been following her on YouTube. I was watching all her videos. I said to myself, I've tried so many things. Of course, I've listened to Bob several times, but the kind of results I started having when I enrolled into thinking into results is different from the one I was having when I was just, you know, listening to the YouTube clips here and there. You know, it's different because
Mm.
now I have a mentor. I have somebody that every week I'm listening to her. She's, you know, helping me through busting, helping me
Oma, you're muted.
helping me bust through my paradigms, helping me to, you know, really but set my course, set me on course running. It's so different. Having a mentor is so,
Oh, I don't know what is going on,
there's
but
no such thing as I'll do it on my own.
yeah.
It can't be the same thing. It's never the same thing. Never, ever the same thing. Even
Yeah.
I experienced that when I was watching the YouTube clips and trying to apply one thing or the other. It's not the same thing as when I actually enrolled and there was that energy exchange when I made the payments. It's a
Mm-hmm.
different thing altogether. Different thing altogether.
Totally. I totally agree. And looking at YouTube clips and all of that is what we call gathering knowledge. But looking at YouTube clips doesn't change paradigms. Looking at YouTube clips doesn't give you the answers and the shortcuts and advice what to change, right? And when, and what's the quickest path to your success. So it's very different to mentorship. I always say that mentorship is actually 80% of your success, if not more. Actually, since we're here, can you share a little bit about what does it mean to you to have a mentor? How has this actually fact that you have a mentor impacted your journey, like, and your success?
Having a mentor is, for me, like Ewa said, is like 80% of the work done. Because now you can ask questions. Now you can come with your challenges every week. Now you can mastermind with other people. So many beautiful things. Now you can have a study group. Now you can have people, accountability partners, people that will hold you accountable to make sure you're doing your
Yeah.
work, your study. You'd have the opportunity of even studying with Bob. Sometimes once in a while we have
Yeah, we
you
do
know,
that
uh,
every quarter. Yeah.
yeah, we have one-on-one with Bob, where we're free to ask our questions. So many beautiful things, so many beautiful things.
I love that. And you're actually a mastermind leader. So some people may not have heard of masterminds, or like, how does that work? And I say, thinking into results is going to help you retrain your paradigms and create that successful mindset, but also you're receiving access to specialized knowledge. So Oma is actually a mastermind leader for network marketing masterminds. Can you tell us, what do you believe? Actually, sorry, what is mastermind? Maybe I'm just going to explain very quickly. It's a team of about 8 clients who are having similar goals, and a lot of them might be a lot further down the line than you are in the specific goal. So we have all sorts of masterminds, like network marketing mastermind, coaches mastermind, business owners, investors, Amazon, Shopify, affiliate marketers, you name it, we have it. We also have soulmate masterminds. We have all sorts of masterminds. And can you share what, in your opinion, mastermind does for people? Like, why is it so important to have this group of people around you who are like-minded and have specialized knowledge?
So much you can gain in the mastermind. These are, like Ewa has explained, people in your field. You come together every week. You share your wins and, of course, your wants, and you share your challenges. You're sharing, okay, what I did this week. How can you help me? How can I help you? We just throw ourselves at each other and, draw from everybody. It's like a composite thing. All right. Everybody draws from the other person's strength. Of course, you could be I'm the mastermind leader, but I look at myself as part of the mastermind. So we're all learning from one another. So the
Yeah.
accountability is amazing. You have people you can bounce your ideas off on, people that you can ask questions, people that you can share your wins and rejoice and be, people you could just, like your buddies,
Yeah.
basically. People that you can talk to, that can help you, so many beautiful things. The mastermind, for me, it's an amazing opportunity, and having been given the responsibility to lead one, it's been an amazing journey for me, and I want to thank you, Ewa, for that.
So if you want to be in Oma's mastermind, click the button. We might find a spot for you. This is so wonderful. So Oma, I'm not sure how much we covered around making an investment, but what would you say to those people that are right now looking at us and kind of like they feel intuitively, this is for me, I want to study with Eva, I know she can help me, but I'm so fearful to spend money on this. Maybe, I need to take money from my savings, or I need to ask my mother or husband for the money, or I don't know, just take a bank loan, and I'm just afraid, is this investment going to pay off? Am I going to be successful? What would you say to them?
Okay, first of all, I want to say to them that the fact that you're listening today means that you're supposed to hear these things. You're not here by accident. The fact that you're on this call, or maybe just listening to us, is by design.
Mm.
And it's because there's something you're looking for that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you to either say yes to your intuition, yes to your heart, yes to that thing that is pulling you to this place, or to just walk away. But I would advise you to say yes to it, even if you don't know how to go about it, just like me.
Mm.
When you say yes to it, maybe someday you're going to be on this path, on this side of the divide, sharing your story with the world. So,
Okay.
of course, several things are going to come at you. I don't think it's the right time. It is the right time. That's why you're listening to us today.
Mm.
You may think, I don't have the money. You have the money. That's why you're listening to us today. If you didn't have the money, if you didn't think, if it wasn't the right time, if you were going to have challenges convincing your spouse or your parents to come on board and enroll in this course, then you wouldn't be listening to us today. That's the way to think about it. That's the way to see it. But
Mm.
for the fact that you're listening today, it means that everything is made ready. You only need to act in
Mm.
faith. You just
Mm.
need to go. You
Yeah.
just need to stop all of that chatter in your mind, all of that reasoning. I need to pay for that. Let me tell you something. After this call, book a discovery call with Ewa. I have a secret. If Ewa speaks to you one-on-one and you tell her, pour your heart out to her. If you think you don't have the money, tell her what your paradigms are. I can
Mm.
assure you, Ewa will just need to speak one or two words to you. You will find the money. The
Mm.
money is around you right now,
Mm.
but you haven't positioned yourself properly to actually locate it.
Mm.
The support you require from your spouse is around you right now, but you're not open to seeing it yet.
Mm-hmm.
The what other excuse? The time you think you don't have is actually available, but you're not yet open to seeing it.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, so those things are not far from you. They're right here with you.
Mm.
They're right here with you as you're listening to us. So all of those excuses really are, I mean, they don't exist.
Mm.
So maybe you should book that discovery call with Ewa. Let her just, maybe one or two words.
Yeah.
You'd find the
So
money in
listen,
less.
so actually we have an opportunity to speak to me. It's not a one-to-one, but it's a small group. So tomorrow we have a private information session. Guys, if you want to chat to me in person, make sure that you register. We will pop a link to register for that call tomorrow. And make sure you also use your support of success advisors. I have been training them and helping them to help you bust through your paradigms and help you make the right decision. So they're very well trained. Try with them, come on the private Zoom call tomorrow, talk to me one-on-one, and we will sort you out. Because oh my, I'm like listening to Oprah Winfrey here. It's like you're so you are speaking to my heart. I love how you're putting everything across. It's so beautiful, and it really resonates with my intuition. So beautiful. So I wanted to like say exactly what Oma said. If your heart, and your heart, by heart we say that quiet voice within saying intuition, if that says I want to work with them, I feel that Eva can help me, I resonate with Alma's story, I want to stay in that community, then every resource you need to participate is available, whether it's time, money, or spousal agreement. Spousal agreement is only one place where you can get the money. There's abundance.
Yeah,
And money is always there. Just that, like when we both made a committed decision, what happened in my mind was right away I got an idea where to get the money from, and I had to borrow. But I borrowed a loan for 3 years, and I went to 3 banks to get it. And within 1 year, I paid it off in full. And just last month, I made 120,000. So come on, And at that point, I was earning 3,000 net per month and spending all of it. So we're all speaking here from experience, and like the money is there. You might need to get it. And I tell you, if your intuition says yes, go get it. Don't be afraid. Like people who are wealthy are not afraid to borrow money. People who
yeah,
are unwealthy and struggle financially have all sorts of excuses why not to invest in exactly the thing that can make them more money. And we spend money on cars, houses, computer, laptops all the time. Why not spending on the money making machine, which is your subconscious mind? And clear guidance from someone who went from breaking even in corporate world unfulfilled and is making 120K per month. And not only we can teach you the mindset behind it, but also the strategy. Like everything is here, right here. You know, yesterday, Oma, I'm not sure if you have seen this, but we were watching Will Smith's video on fear. And he said, God placed the best things in life on the other side of fear. And I said
Absolutely.
to everybody yesterday, God placed the best thing in life on the other side of your decision.
Mm. Yep.
And if you follow your heart, if you need help with whatever your mind is saying why you can't do it, just reach out to Success Advisor or come to the free closed door session tomorrow with me and ask me. Because just like Oma said, I've had experience with 600 people and a lot of them had to figure out circumstances, pretty much everyone, like 90%.
Yeah.
And
So,
it's never easy decision. It's scary and exciting at the same time, but it feels right. Something deep down of you, deep down resonates with the truth. What Oma said was so like, oh my goodness, I just, you know, I can't even express how important it was. You have called, you have asked universe, God, whatever you believe in, for this masterclass.
yeah.
And you have asked for thinking into results. And you need to become awake right now to understand that it came to you because you were looking for a solution. You were
Yeah.
looking for a way, like nobody came here just to play around and look at me look pretty. You came here, it's a week before Christmas. You may have been somewhere else, but you decided to be here. Why? Because from the bottom of your heart, you want something and your soul has brought you to this masterclass. And now you are on the crossroad. If you follow your heart, you're going to fulfill all your heart's desires. If you follow your paradigms and your fears, you're going to have Groundhog Day over and over for the rest of your life. And then maybe at the age of 60, you wake up, you look back, and you have regrets.
Yeah.
What if this actually worked for me and I didn't take my chance? My biggest fear was to settle and to actually, my picture of myself at the age of 60 feeling unfulfilled was the worst fear in my life, you know, and I would do anything in my power to fulfill my heart's desires because something inside of me has been always pulling me. It's possible. I don't know freaking heck how to do this, but it must be possible. If my heart screams that I'm not happy here, I'm not fulfilled here, then the other side must be possible. And if that's how you feel, guys, I mean, click the button today. Seriously, you can change your life. And just like Oma, my goodness, like I remember my first conversation with Oma. This is a different woman and
Yeah.
so fulfilled and helping so many people. You can be the same. With the next 9 months, you can be in Oma's shoes, sharing your heart out, helping millions of people. Would you like that? Well, then you need to take that step because it doesn't happen. It doesn't fall off the sky. Most people live a Groundhog Day every single day for their entire life. Maybe they say they have goals, but they don't see them to fruition. And 97% of people never earn what they want to earn to live the life that they want.
Absolutely.
And we've stepped into the 3% with Oma because we made those decisions. We were like, hell no, we're not going to settle. And
Yeah.
we're just making decisions. We are just freaking investing in our heart's desires. That's why we're all here. And the payoff is look at Oma's results, look at my results. You have everything that we have inside. You've just never gone to school. How do I use my paradigms and mental faculties to get what I want? That's thinking into results. The best school of finance in the world.
Absolutely, Ewa. Absolutely, Ewa.
Yeah. So listen, I'm fired up by your testimonial, Oma, and you actually ignited something inside. You definitely touched upon something that was deep, deep down there. And thank you so much for giving us this gift.
Thank
And
you.
I really hope that some of you will listen to your heart today and click that freaking button because seriously, you called for it. You asked for this masterclass. You asked for me. You asked for thinking into results. Every day I ask God, universe, send me people who are looking for this solution. Send me people who want to make a change. Send me people who do not want to settle. That's you because you're here. and you could do tons of other things before Christmas, but you decided to be here. So don't waste it. Click that button and join us. If you have challenges to work out, come to the free session tomorrow or message your success advisor. We are here for you. Oma, thank you so much. I think this has been the most powerful testimonial we've ever done together.
Wow.
We're growing. Thank you.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so much, Ewan. Thank you, everybody, for having me.
Pleasure. Oma, anytime. We're going to have you all every month. Take care. Yeah.